Good morning. It's September 8th. Welcome to my channel and happy September. It's such a beautiful day out. I just want to sit here and enjoy the weather. It's so nice, but I have a lot to do today, actually. Got my little pumpkin mug here today. With pumpkin spice coffee again. Yesterday we went to, where did we go? We went to Ollie's. Well, we went to Ollie's mainly because I saw in a Halloween group that they were getting things from Joann's. So we went and looked and they really didn't have anything good. So I didn't film anything. Nothing from Joann's. Actually, they had a couple of things from Joann's that were Christmas. It was like a fake tree that wasn't very nice. And then there was a garland, a strand of garland that had little felt things on it. So, but yeah, we didn't really look around Ollie's too much. And then after that, we went to Home Depot and we were disappointed because they didn't have everything set up yet. All they had for the animatronics were the big scarecrow, and what else did they have? Well, they had gravestones around. Oh, and a dragon. My husband really likes the dragon. I think the dragon is really cool, but it's expensive and it should be able to blow some fog out of its mouth or something. But it is neat. They had stuff set up on the back shelves, but yeah, it wasn't too much. I did end up finding a cool vintagey looking cat pumpkin though, and I'm going to show you later when it's a little darker and it's all lit up. And then we went back to Target and they didn't have their Halloween set up still, which was like, what the heck, Target? Get on the ball. They had a lot of candy. And they had a tiny little section of like pumpkin blow molds. I think that was about it. And the dollar spot was kind of all wiped out. Oh, and they had their threshold line was out. I took video of that. That stuff was really pretty. And I was able to find, Haley actually pointed it out. Somebody had grabbed some of those little potion bottles that I like. Those little, I don't need any more, but like little tiny potion bottles with things inside, and she saw that somebody had hid some potion bottles in the threshold line, so I grabbed 3 of them. So that was nice. But at Home Depot I did end up getting a bunch of mums, so that's why I can't just sit around today. I have tons of mums to plant, which I don't want to do, but I know it's going to look really nice. They're all like, I'll show you a little later, but they're all, they just have a lot of buds on them right now. You know, there's some that are bloomed, but it's mostly just buds, which is good because they'll last longer. What else do I got going on? Listen to that breeze. This is like the perfect day. And if I gotta plant outside, if I gotta do the mums today, this is great because I won't be sweating my butt off. It's like in the 70s. So nice. This is my favorite weather. I'm definitely getting the itch to decorate. I've seen so many posts and videos of people decorating for fall and Halloween. I think I'm planning to decorate for Halloween, not next week, but probably the week after. I like to decorate late September usually is when I'll do it, and I'm getting excited. I always like pulling out, I probably said this before, but I always like pulling out the bins and then seeing what I have, because I always forget what I've gotten, especially the things that we picked up like on Halloween clearance. I don't even remember what I got, so that'll be fun. And I'm running out of space, so I'm gonna have to start thinking of different things to do with everything, but it's gonna be fun. I'm getting excited. I love this time of year where everything's like cool and sparkly. I don't usually do too much fall decorating except for out in the front. Like today I'll be doing the mums, like I said, and I'm gonna have to try to find my fall wreath that I made last year. Well, I didn't really make it. I just stuck some pumpkins on it. What else? I think that's about it. And I still have to find a way to get that door knocker on the door. Bella wants to say hi. She was just rolling in the dirt. So she's all filthy. Hey, Bella. Hey. You say hi. Hello. So I didn't get too much video at Home Depot because it wasn't all set up yet, but they did have a good amount of jack-o'-lanterns. Spooky ones, cute ones, creepy ones. Haley really liked the guy with the fangs. And they had some flags, and I think they had one doormat that was Halloween. I didn't even get a good shot of it. Just skeletons. These cute little dog blow molds. A big dog holding a puppy. Made quite a few gravestones. And then this dragon and scarecrow were the only animatronics set up really, except for smaller ones. And then they had some stuff up top there. And this weird skeleton, almost dragony looking thing. That was kind of creepy looking. Some skeletons and smaller, I don't know if they're really animatronics. And then they had these little creatures. A spooky dragon. And a snake. And they had a dog that wasn't working. Let's go back to Home Depot and Target when things are fully set up. I really liked these houses at Target. This is the Threshold line. Made some really pretty things. Some little spooky candles, a glass pumpkin. Yeah, that house is so cool. I think the large one, I'm pretty sure Haley said it was 40. And the other one, I want to say was 25. I don't know. These glasses were cool. Really pretty. And then this drink dispenser. This could be part of a fancy dinner party. This decanter with a skeleton on the top. And pretty tray. And really neat stuff. And they had a pretty large cauldron, which was neat. And some spooky candles. And a pretty candelabra. And the dark pieces are really pretty. And a gold spiderweb tray. And then there was I think it said pick your poison at the bottom. The tray down there. Lots of cauldrons. And the cauldrons were neat because they had like little feet on the bottom. And they were pretty substantial. They were kind of heavy. And I think that was an ice cube tray. You can make them look kind of rose-like. And then they had some different pillows here and a blanket. Meet me under the full moon. A spider web, a skeleton, and a pumpkin. And they had some cute little candles, little mushrooms like fall candles, and pumpkins. The strawberry pumpkin smelled good. Here we got this little frog mug and a little pumpkin dish. Cute little PJ shorts. Here are the cute little potion bottles I got. I got pumpkins, and they have little pumpkins in them. Or it has little pumpkins in them. I can speak. Venom. It just has like green beads in there. And a ghost. And it's got a little tiny ghost in there. Tiny ghost. I didn't even realize it said tiny ghost. That's funny. And here is the awesome pumpkin cat I got from Home Depot. And it's really cool because it lights up red. And here it is lit up. It's so cool. I love it so much. So here are all the mums that I need to plant. I have my dead flowers here. Kind of dead. Which I'll need to clear out. And then I can plant them. I got the mums planted. They look pretty nice. I ended up having to take some plants out, and one of them's a rose. So I think I'm gonna plant the rose in this pot here. Take out some of this creeping Jenny and maybe I can fit it. The rose wasn't doing too good in the front anyway, so we'll see if I can fit it in here. I hope I can. Yeah, this rose, let me see if I can zoom back, wasn't doing too well at all in the front, and it would have been too crowded with the mums. So, and it only has a small root, so I'm gonna just throw it in this pot and see what happens. All right, so I was able to get the rose in here. And I know I'll have to relocate it at some point, but this is just for now. And then I added the begonia from out front and a little petunia. I know they're on their last leg, but I thought we could enjoy them for a little bit longer. And these impatiens just came up by themselves. So, yeah. Don't mind the garbage bag over there. I'm still picking up from what I just did today, but I think I get a good amount done today, which is good. And I just I need to find my fall wreath, and I do still have to try to get that door knocker on. We can't find the right size, like screw things to keep them on the door. So if I can't find something to put the door knocker on, then I'm just gonna have to get a different door knocker because this is crazy. I want one on there. So hopefully I can find the wreath later on and I'll be able to show you what it looks like all finished for fall. Well, I got the wreath up and I love it. I think the porch is ready for fall. And I'm using the Michaels door hanger. I couldn't sleep for anything last night, so I think I'm going to make some pumpkin muffins and just relax. I want to make them healthy, so this is going to be a little bit of a healthier version. Calls for whole wheat flour, but I don't have that, so I'm just going to use regular flour. So it's 1 3/4 cups of flour. I really wanted to sleep later, but I just couldn't, and tomorrow I'll have to get up early. That's when I'll really be able to sleep late, right? Early for work. Okay, so 3/4 of a cup. I can speak. See, I haven't had my coffee yet, so let's see how these turn out. 1, 2, and 3. And I'll link this recipe below because it's definitely not my recipe. And a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Let me just get rid of this here. Shoot, I should be preheating the oven. What's it supposed to be? 375. Okay, oven is preheating. And 1/4 cup of dark brown sugar. And what's next? Oh, also it calls for flax eggs because these are vegan. So I already have those going. Flax eggs is a flaxseed meal and then 3 tablespoons of warm water, and it called for 2 of them. It's 1 tablespoon of flaxseed meal. Okie doke. Next is baking soda, baking powder, pumpkin spice. So baking soda, 1 teaspoon. Oh, I need to get that out. I can't find my teaspoon, so I have a 1/2 teaspoon here. So 1, 2, and baking powder is 1/2 teaspoon. And put these away. Next, 1 tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice or pumpkin spice. Oh, it smells so good. Yummy. Oh. It's a tiny bit more than I wanted, but it'll be fine. I hope. A pinch of salt. Let's do. And what's next? I think I'm gonna mix these together. Yep, mix these together. Just want to make sure there's no like baking powder or baking soda lumps in there. Okay, we just set that aside. And now comes the wet ingredients. Bella's come to join me. She can smell food probably. So we gotta put the flax eggs in, which look disgusting. You see that? Hi, Belly. And the pumpkin, so you want, it's 1 can of pumpkin, not pumpkin pie mix. Give Bella a spoonful. She likes pumpkin. Don't worry, I did not touch her dish with the spoon. That'd be totally gross. Okay. And next is half a cup of unsweetened applesauce. I don't know if this is unsweetened, but it's just one of those little lunch packs. Let's throw that in. And a quarter cup of maple syrup. And what's next? 2 tablespoons of milk. Oops, and I just have some almond milk here, unsweetened. Hey, the oven's preheated. Our old oven would take forever. And we got a teaspoon of vanilla. So 2 of these. Just stir this around. Been craving this. This will be really good for breakfast with a nice cup of coffee. All right. And you just pour the wet ingredients into the dry stuff. I hope these are good. I love regular pumpkin muffins. They have like eggs and tons of sugar and so. All right, so mix it up. It says do not over mix. It smells good. I'll roll up my sleeves here. And I had a video with when I made regular pumpkin muffins, I'm pretty sure. And I'll link it. Maybe I can try to find it and link it down below. That looks pretty good to me. Oh. Nothing worse than getting a big bite of like baking soda or something, baking powder. All right, that looks good. And it says you can add in pecans or chocolate chips, and I think I'm gonna add in some pecans. Just mix that up. Okay. I should have had the big light on the whole time, huh? Sorry about that. And then just gonna fill them. It says fill each to the rim, so they must not expand much. Let's see if I can do this. I always make a mess. Don't spill it. Bella's waiting for me to spill it. Oh, got some flour in there. Oh, got some flour. Let me mix this up a little more. Definitely don't want a bite of flour. Okay. This smells like the holidays. Oop. Bella thinks it's playtime now. I think that made just the right amount. I'll probably add a little bit extra if there's room. Let's see, here, here. Here. Looks good to me. All right. And now bake them for 20 to 25 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. So making some coffee. That didn't take too long. It's got 14 minutes left, but I can already smell them. They smell good. Let's go water the mums while we're waiting. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me. This is people doing yard work. It's already blooming. You want to make sure to water under at the base, not on top of the flowers. These are already looking really pretty. One more look at the wreath. Is it even focusing? I don't know. There it goes. And now I'll do these. This one's not blooming yet. I love this one. It's so pretty. They're all pretty. Nice. One more shot. I love fall. By the way, I said this was a door hanger, but it's a wreath hanger from Michael's. These definitely look amazing, except for this one. I think that's flour or something. So I'll probably have that one first to get rid of it. But look how good they came out. They're like fluffy. I hope they taste as good as they look. And that only took 20 minutes in the oven. The toothpick came out clean, so they're all done. I'm just gonna let it cool down, then I'm gonna taste test. I forgot to show you, I have spooky little muffin cups here. Aren't they cute? Oh, let me turn it around. Okay, let's give this a taste test. It's still kind of hot, but let's see. Oh, my glass is fogged up. That is really good. It's delicious. especially warm. I love a warm muffin. Okay, I had a sip of my coffee. Yeah, I would definitely make these again. These are delicious. And they are supposed to be healthier and they're vegan. So yummy, a good start to the fall. Well, I know it's not fall yet, but definitely is feeling like fall. Yesterday, I wanted to tell you, I was sitting at the table, doing some of the planting stuff, and a hummingbird came right up to my face and just kind of sat there, like right at my face. And I said, hello. And I thought, oh, it probably wants me to make food. So I went and made food, and I haven't seen any hummingbirds since. And I thought, oh no, what if it was saying goodbye to me? And I made myself sad. But it is the time that they migrate down souther than here. So yeah, we'll probably be seeing less and less of them, but they'll be back in the spring. Anyway, I just thought that was funny because I actually made myself tear up, which I don't know. But I'm glad we get to do some things together. We get to plant the mums and make some pumpkin muffins. And again, I'll be decorating in a couple of weeks. And I think Haley said she's going to decorate either around next week or the week after. So I'll have to show you what she puts out too again. And yeah, so I hope you guys all have a good week. If you're decorating, have fun decorating and rediscovering all the stuff that you have packed away over the year. And happy hunting, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.